What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, just another beautiful rainy day here in North Carolina, and the rain is going to be part of today's topic in video.
Hey,
oh, Mr. Ryan.
How you doing?
I was just smoking you in that drag racing game at Door Slammers. Oh my God, you spend actual money on the game.
I spend actual money on a lot of things. I'm like, how you get ahead of the curve?
Oh, is that what it is? You spend more money than...
Curve, so if I just throw horsepower at that, real money.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see you. Well, it was nice handing you the ass whooping this morning.
Yeah, I had you a few ass whoopings too. So.
Yeah. Oh God. So as you guys know, most high performance cars, I'd say a ton of cars now, they're just making enough power even from the factory that it makes sense to put a good tire on it. When I say a good tire, we're talking about drag radials. Now they make multiple kinds of drag radials, like as you guys can see here on Eddie Murphy. This is the older style. This is a old school Mickey Thompson ET Street. Now something like that is called the ET Street SS. They have the ET Street R, which is more aggressive, which just has lines, but that is the classic ET Street. That's what Mickey Thompson drag radial, that's like the roots right there. What I run on all my cars, what Chris runs on his cars, what we run on the Rooster, they run class tires, guys drive them on the street, is this tire here, sorry, right there. This is the ET Street Drag Radial Pro. So a little bit different, as you guys can see. It has a DOT stamp on it, but it's not technically street legal. The tread here is just pretty much for wear bars. Really good tire. Guys have gone deep into the threes with this. When I say deep into the threes, I mean like 370, 380 in the 8th mile at 200 miles an hour. So if you're out there building a car and you want to run small tires, it's 20 inches tall. It's a 275 60 15 is what it classifies at, but it's just a 28 10 5 is what the measurements line up to be. But if you are out there with a car that makes some decent horsepower, it's automatic, you want to drag radials, this is the tire. I can't stand seeing people go out there and be like, man, my car makes too much power for a 275. I'm like, dude, there's guys out there making 3,000 horsepower on those tires and not worried about it. They're not worried about traction. They're worried about keeping the front end down because that tire hooks. But one thing that you will notice is there is zero water tread on those, and it is raining out, or was just raining. So if you guys can't tell where we're going with this, you can't really drive those in the rain. And I'm gonna run to Chris's house and pick up his Corvette, which is on those tires, and I'm gonna drive it here. Now, am I excited? No, I'm not excited. They suck. You go 20 miles an hour in the rain, they do not work. They just don't work. That's why there's water in the burnout box, because you roll through them, tires have no traction, you could easily do a burnout. So, Chris got some new axles here. Shout out to RPM Motorsports for the hookup on the axles. And if we walk over here, I've been telling people about your new axles. Oh. They won't have to see us breaking axles anymore. No more. Done. That's the thing of the past.
We do, they get repaired for free.
For free. Hashtag the Driveshaft Shop. So these are the Driveshaft Shop. What's the rating on these? Are they like 2,000, something ridiculous?
No, I think they only come in 1,000.
But they're 1,000. It's just like, that's the only thing they offer. They're badass. Guys have gone stupid fast on these axles, but the cool thing about these axles is that they come with different hubs, so they upgrade to a, what's it, a 31 spine? 31 spine or 33 spine? I'm not sure. All I know is upgraded hubs, ARP hardware, so it's a really good package. You guys can contact RPM Motorsports for any of this stuff here. Pretty much any of your Driveshaft Shop or axle needs. RPM Motorsports is a dealer. Oh, shout out to Chris Crawford Racing. You guys can check him out on Instagram. He is our Girl Scout cookie hookup. I mean,
distributor.
Yeah, he's our dealer. We're direct with the Girl Scouts now, and I mean, yeah, we got stacks. We got lemonade cookies. They're personally my favorite, and the peanut butter sandwiches are good. S'mores, these are for the birds. I don't really like those, not at all. Oh, we got some shortbread underneath there. We're loaded up. We are good, and we got some donuts too. So, if you guys can't tell, I'm trying to get my summer bod right, because it's right around the corner, you know, and now I'm going to be wearing a fire suit the whole summer, so I ain't too worried about it. But I was telling people it's time to go pick up your car.
Aqua Trail.
Yeah, in the rain. We just discussed the whole drag radial ET Street stuff. Not really meant for rain.
That's why I'm letting you drive.
Wow. I'm so excited if you guys can't tell. All right, here we go. The roads are definitely not dry. All the cars are soaking wet. We had a nice list on this car of stuff we needed to do that is now missing. But the trailers over there with Mobile Vision are looking pretty good. Very excited about Mobile Vision. Getting a pretty good response. People are following the Instagram. You guys can check the Instagram out over here. But but I'm excited. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We were talking a little bit more today about the GPS tracking and all that, and cutting edge stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and today's test subject of driving drag radials in the rain is going to be a 1200 horsepower twin turbo Corvette.
Yay.
And as you guys can see, it is legitimately wet out here. It stopped raining now, but it is definitely wet. Ben, good idea, huh?
It's not far.
Well, I'm only going watt.
Hey, we do have a alcohol leak.
Oh no.
Oh, we can fix that.
Oh no. Oh, you got meth?
Yeah, that's meth.
You got meth in here?
It's meth.
You got meth?
Cooking meth.
See the microwave?
It really burns.
All right, well. Is it? Is that it?
That's it. I think you need to have Ben video you.
Yeah, Ben, come on. You can take Wes's spot as cameraman. I gave you this nice little tripod thing too, so it's nice and steady.
Okay.
We succeed as a team, we crash as a team. Heated seat. Yes, this car still has heated seats. Oh! Where does it say? Does it say like 800 horsepower? Oh, 600 wheel horsepower twin turbo. That's a lie. That's a lie! Alright, Ben, I'm going to give you the camera here.
I feel like I don't make very good videos.
This is Ben's first time as cameraman.
Oh no.
Look at this shifter. Look at this nice shifter. This is your B&M Pro Bandit shifter. Power glide setup. Right into first gear. Absolutely zero oil temp. We're just going to putt out of here. Oil temp 52 degrees without ambient. Now I bet you guys are wondering, how do radials feel in the rain? Well, right now they feel fine. I probably won't, so just from past experience, I probably won't go much over 20 miles an hour. Because you look at the roads aren't even that damp. Like, they're not really like wet, they're just damp. No bueno. Especially like turning, because you have literally no traction. As soon as you go around turn, the ass end just wants to like slide out. You'll see cars when they do their burnouts where they don't spin the tires fast enough, they'll literally just slide side to side. Well, that's what it's like driving the whole time. So right now we're going 10 miles an hour. Just putting along. I feel good right now. 15.
No, these roads are fine.
Yeah, dodging potholes.
It's when you get onto fine,
This real smooth, shiny. Like this is like,
yeah.
What is this like? This is a very coarse.
This is asphalt.
Very coarse asphalt. When you get into the smooth stuff where it's real shiny,
Like concrete.
you're gonna pucker up. And what you have to do, look, you gotta hold your hand on the shifter at all times, because at any point you gotta bang second if you spin.
Oh.
You gotta bang second. All right, back to first.
You're gonna tell somebody that, and they're literally gonna do it, and they're gonna
Do not shift up if you break traction. I really do like this car though. Chris is kind enough to let me drive it at the track because I'm just an absolute animal on the trigger. 5-finger discount all day long, so. But driving on the street, it's a little low for my liking. I like a car that's a little bit higher. It's starting to rain again. Uh-oh. Chris is behind us. He had his phone out, so I had to do something stupid. Hey, it kind of hooked up in the rain. So we're going 30 right now. Still doing all right. Just putting along here, second gear. Not quite sure where I'm going. Take a left up here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's starting to rain a little bit again, which makes you want to get back to the shop. We're only driving like, what, half a mile maybe 1 mile. got to be very delicate with pulling out. Because like one thing, if you break traction on a dry road, like you can like work it back and, you know, steer it, but if it's wet, you're not gonna have any traction. So you start sliding, it's like you're on oil. Like when you see cars on the track that are just like skating all over the place, it's because they're in their own fluid. Like you can't drive that. If it's dry out and you go sideways, you can drive it and straighten it up, but I don't recommend driving on radials in the rain. We have arrived. I did not wreck Chris's car. And we're here in one piece.
Low.
It does look low. It feels very low. I said that to the people. I said, I don't really like driving a car that's this low. At any point, you can hit a pothole and lose your whole front end.
Go.
You see it hook up in the rain, though? It hooked up.
Had traction control on.
Oh, I did. That's what it was. All right, so it is still pouring rain outside, and the axle install is beginning. Not sure how much of the axle install we're going to show. You guys have seen axles come in and out of this car a bunch of times. The only thing we're changing this time different, besides putting a different style axle in there, is the hub with the wheel speed sensor. It's pretty straightforward, so hopefully it won't be breaking nearly as much stuff. Oops. Ben's getting camera shy. Hopefully it won't be breaking nearly as much stuff. Really, all it does really break is just the axle. So we are 1 for 1 on each side. Hopefully that's the last axle that will be broken. But that means it's really time to turn this thing up, because we have been going, I'd say, soft for what this setup can be. But now that we have axle in there, we're going to turn it up. It's been pretty good in the 6 foot, and overall I'd say it's pretty good for a street car that it is. But Ben, you ready to hit this thing real hard? Make it all sorts of angry?
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing hasn't ever come close to knocking the tires off or anything like that, and that just shows you, I mean, just the car performs really, really well. So it's probably one of the baddest street cars in the area. Next to the Cow. The Cow still got it covered, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Cow doesn't have heated seats. Or, I mean, what else doesn't the Cow have? Doesn't have stock seats. Doesn't have power seats. God, this thing has too much street car stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video, which is do not drive on the street with radial pros and or a very race oriented drag radial. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys go and subscribe. Don't forget the LS Nasty experience. All the information is in the description below. If you guys want to race a car down track, you got to be there. You got to enter, get you some tickets. It's going to be fun. You're not going to miss it. Ben, how many tickets have you bought
So far?
Yeah.
At least 10.
Ben's trying to win it. Because not only does he get to come out here and hang out with us all the time, but he gets decked out head to toe in LS Nasty merch. Thank you guys for watching. Go check that stuff out in the description below. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.